You ever been in an Uber and maybe been inebriated or intoxicated? That's why you're called the Uber to drive you to your destination. And you felt like the driver of the vehicle was putting your life at more of a risk than you behind the wheel? Because that's not a good feeling, my man. I'll just tell you that right now. Let's jump in. Hello, and welcome to the Early Morning Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Turning in. Yeah, you could pull a U-turn, turn back in, rewind, doesn't matter. It is 12:11 p.m., December 5th. This is episode 41. So grab you a J, grab you a brew, grab you whatever it is you do, and try to kick back, relax, chill for a little bit. Um, you know, I started my day off. We're going to have a plug, put a picture right here. I always mess it up, fuck it up. But of what happened to my brunch, I guess you could say. I picked up a sandwich from a local spot. I'm not going to say their name, Board and Brew. And I don't want to air them out or anything. But I picked up a steak sandwich and got to the studio to eat it, opened it up, and plug. You can put a picture right here of what was in my sandwich. A fucking earwig jumped out as soon as I opened the wrapping of what it came in. A fucking earwig jumped out of the wrapping, and I smacked it with the sandwich and threw it away. So that was fucked. That really was. That's how my morning started. Yeah, get a FaceTime video call. Let's see if the homie wants to be part of the podcast. Yo, you're on EMP right now. You want to say what up to the people?
What's up, guys?
Yeah, man.
Close to now, kicking it.
Yeah, what are you up to, brother?
We're actually in line.
Here, can I put you on the camera or what?
Go for it. I mean,
There you go, man.
Bear, baby.
There you go. That's the homie Nate. He's out in Big Bear shredding, man. I wish I could be up there with you, man. But did you see what I texted you?
No, I haven't looked because I just got in line.
Okay,
Saw you called.
see what I texted you and then reply. Let me get back to doing the Lord's work, dude. Doing the pod, all that shit.
No worries, man.
All right, all good, man. Yeah, text me what about that shit. All right.
All right.
All right, have fun. Shred later, dude. That's the homie Nate. Damn, talk about getting thrown off topic, but yeah, Nate's up in Bear right now, our local mountain in SoCal, shredding, which I would be up there with him too, but it's finals week for us, man, and I got some shit, a bunch of shit going on, besides finals, of course. I mean, all kinds of shit, but for that For those of you that are struggling with finals, and for those of you that heard that terrible story, I mean, imagine you open your breakfast burrito or your, like I said, this was like my brunch meal. It's 12:15 now. I got it around 11:30. Excuse me. And imagine you start, you're kind of getting your day going, and an insect, and like I said, we'll have a photo of it. If it's not posted yet already, we'll post it. Again, I'm fucked up. We'll post it here of the insect. It's called an earwig, man. And if that jumped out, it's like, I don't care if it's a cockroach, if it's a spider, but that's how the day started. So just because that happened, we'll post a photo of, again, I fucked up, my dog this morning. My dog this morning looked cute as shit. All right. And I'll just say this, I didn't wrap him that way, but that's how I saw him. And he looked cute as shit, okay? So that's that. We'll do that. Just to make up for all the nonsense that happened. And I apologize for taking a call, but salute to the homie Nate as well. He wanted to shout out, all the people that are listening, and I'm glad he's enjoying himself in Bear. But anyways, like I said, that was a huge distraction. But yeah, you never want to be in a car where you're supposed to be driven safely and you think you could be driving more safe than that individual if you're intoxicated. That's just not a good move, man. That is not a good move. But yeah, dude. I saw this video come up on my recommended, and this is a very different transition, but whatever. This is how this pod goes, you know. I saw this video today, not, yeah, or the other day, I don't know, recently, come up on my recommended on YouTube, and it was by World Star Hip Hop, and we'll also put am I gonna get it right this time? Yes. Okay, we'll post the screenshot of what I saw and what I searched for, okay? So this video was posted by World Star, and it was about it literally said, when scientists install a mirror in the hoodest part of the jungle, okay? And it was about some monkeys. I don't know if they were chimps or whatnot, gibbons or baboons. I'm not sure exactly what they were. I think they were chimpanzees, but it's just insane that that's the title of the video. That blew my mind. Then I did it. Like I said, the photo will be posted right here. I did a search. I can't recall what the search was, but it was something like mirror research in the jungle or something. And then the next video down is like a legit video of a jaguar and shit, and like it's by an actual documentary crew and stuff. Like, I just found it hilarious how like the difference in not just the algorithm, but the difference in what people see when they research some or they look for something like that. And it's just hilarious that World Star has a video titled "The Hood," like with the hoodest part of the jungle. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Inglewood? Is there like an Inglewood in Chicago? Inglewood in East LA, or Inglewood in Southside Chicago? Do they have that in the jungle, man? I mean, if you're out there in the Amazon or whatever the fuck they're doing this, let us know. We're here at Early Morning Podcast. I mean, like you said, like I told you before, we got a business email now, business@theearlymorningpodcast.com. So you could let me know, or you could leave a comment. And we haven't even done sneaker cam yet, okay? Hold on, man. Get this shit. I mean, yeah, dude, it's fine. Like, it's okay, dude. Like, yeah, they're not. I mean, if you're not on, if you're listening on, what's it called, on, not on visual, if you're listening audio wise, we got the clean Air Force Ones. I mean, does it get any crispier? The camera can't even pick up the logo because it's goddamn white. You know what I'm saying? All right. This is so goddamn. You could literally break this down and snort it as cocaine. This is that fucking pure, okay? This is that white. This is when they talk about that gas. This is what they're talking about right here. These, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got the ones out. I mean, you can never go wrong with the ones, the mids. Never. But I don't know why that got me jacked up for some reason, dude. But those are probably my favorite shoes of all time. I mean, I love Air Force Ones, man. I love them. And you know what I loved the other night too? It was late, dude. And we're on curfew, by the way. I don't know if where you're listening from, but I'm in SoCal, Southern California, and I believe all of California is on curfew right now. I don't know what counties in particular. Like, I believe all of them. I mean, what am I saying? I don't know what counties. I think all counties are on curfew right now. You can't be out past hours 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. But I forgot. I think I was going to get a pack of cigarettes or something, and I pulled out literally down the street from my house, man. Literally down the street, and there's a pretty big intersection there, right by the liquor store and the gas station and all this whole plaza, and there were fat donuts that were done, like either like hours before or maybe the night before, but they looked so fresh. Like, people had been doing. It reminded me of like NorCal, those sideshows that they do where they just fucking take over a parking lot or a whole street block and just bump music. It's like a party in the intersection. Basically, it's a barbecue in the intersection involving cars that are doing dangerous things. That's basically what it is, and it made me very happy to see that was going down in my neighborhood down the street. Honestly, I was pleased because it's like, yeah, I mean, people are breaking the law and stuff right now, and people are doing bad shit, and bad shit's always been going down. But if the worst shit you can do is fucking do donuts in an intersection, I'm just imagining a group of young kids with their boys, whatever, bumping Gunna or some shit, and just enjoying themselves. I don't know. They didn't hurt anybody. If they did, they would have hurt themselves, man. They would have hit a pole or fucking flipped a car. I'm not encouraging, by the way, any kind of vehicular, ignorance or anything like that. I'm just saying personally, as myself, when I saw that, it put a smile on my face that late evening. I was glad to see that people were, doing small like criminal acts or whatever and having fun at the same time, because that's not criminal at all, dude. Fuck the superior justice system here anyway. It doesn't matter, man. But also this week, dude, honestly, I don't want to say like made my week, but one of the highlights of my week. By the way, shout out to Johnny Gonzalez, man. I don't know how you guys felt or thought about that episode. Always feel free to let me know. I feel like there were a few comments and we got a little bit more traction on that episode, at least on YouTube. So yeah, I mean, like, shout out to him for coming on. I don't know, he was a little bit toasted, but that's what happens when you're in, this area in SoCal and you're not familiar with the goods, dude. But like I said, shout out my East Asians. Damn it, that got me distracted as fuck, dude, again. What made my week. But yeah, let me know about what you guys thought about our last guest, Johnny. He's been our second guest, and maybe we'll have him on again. Why not? But yeah, I watched all three, not a bunch. I watched all three Rush Hours this week. I think all in one day too, and it just made me feel like I was fucking. I mean, I was born in the 90s, but I wasn't nowhere near. I was a child. I don't even know, but like I wasn't adept to the things that were going on in the film, and I wasn't like that aware and all that. I basically use the same word twice, but you know what I'm trying to say, I hope. It was like, damn, dude, like this is what I wish it was like that now. I wish people were like that now. I wish that people could make those jokes and stuff. And how many times Chris Tucker said shit to Jackie Chan about, like, damn, you couldn't see that, bro? And like just subtle joke, like not even subtle, like you couldn't get away with that now and stuff. And like calling him Chinaman and stuff, like it was all not ill-willed. It was all out of respect and love. And I mean, if you watch those movies, you see they build a very, very, very strong not relationship. That makes it sound homoerotic, but it wasn't. Like just friendship, pretty much. It's like has no. I don't know. It was refreshing to see like people make these kinds of jokes that people now consider bigot or racist or anti this or fuck that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, damn, bro. Like there was definitely a time where you can make a film involving a bunch of Chinese people. I'm not sure if all the actors are Chinese, but the characters are portrayed as Chinese, and black people and Latino people and all these kinds of different people, and they can make jokes against each other, about each other, and it's all good. It is all good. Nobody gets canceled on Twitter. Nobody fucking gets fired from their job for being a racist. Nobody pulls out a fucking phone and records them for doing some shit. No, man. Like I said, it goes back to when like the donuts and down the street when they were. That's fun, man. You're not hurting anybody when you're doing that shit late hours in an empty intersection. And I'm not promoting any kind of vehicular misuse. You know, your car is used to get you from destination A to destination B safely, and that is all. That's what I'll say on that. But I mean, if you haven't seen the Rush Hour movies, I mean, Chris Tucker is one of the funniest fucking comics and comedic actors, period. And I almost completely forgot about him until, I don't know why, I was just watching, I think I was looking up some MMA documentaries, and somehow Jackie Chan's name popped up, and then I thought of the Rush Hour series, and yeah, just like I said, binge watched that. Another film that I watched recently, and then we'll end it out on one of the. I know I like make fun of commercials a lot on EMP, the Early Morning Podcast, but this commercial to me is so like not just funny, but it's heartless. It's fucking heartless. But before we get to that, excuse me again. Fucking threw me off. Oh no, the film. I watched another film this week. It was number 2 or 3 trending on Netflix in the US or something like that. It's called Peppermint, and we could get a thing of that. Fucked it up. I don't. You can keep count of how many times I fucked up. Like poster of Peppermint right there. It's. I mean, it was such a good movie. It's like, I don't know why I was on this like violence kind of like wave, but of just watching like crazy action and like gore, not gore, but just, you know, like John Wick kind of shit. And what's it called? Yeah, Jennifer Garner's in it, and I was like, what the hell? Like, that's crazy, man. Oh, like there's a bunch of these stars that are in the movie, and I had never heard of it, and it came out in 2018. I have never heard of it, and it was such a good, like I said earlier, this fuck the superior courts and all that, but like, dude, this movie is literally about I'm not gonna ruin it, but it's about a woman that gets basically vengeance on people that ruin part of her family. And I completely supported it, dude. I completely supported it. It seemed very corny in the beginning, but that's the drawing, that's the hook. They try to get you they're obviously trying to get you to be like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Like, I'm about to turn this off, and then as soon as you think you're about to, you see good acting, you see good cinematography, you see a good storyline, you see crooked cops, like you see the things that, like, you know, action movies are notorious for and things of that nature. And yeah, I would recommend it for sure, man. I'm just saying, I'm not like a movie critic. This is a comedic podcast, but like, that was a really good movie, man. It's full of badasses. It's full of fucking, you know, a great storyline with like I said, it's like a comparable to a John Wick in some sorts. Anyway, this commercial that just completely blew my mind in the state that of the world right now, and how we live and society in general, and just fucking capitalizing on anything you can at this point. I mean, I remember that girl, Belle Delphine, was selling bathwater or whatever. Like, okay, do your thing, girl, whatever. But Clorox had a commercial, man, that came on. I don't know if it was on. Yeah, it was on TV, bro. I was watching PBC Boxing on Telemundo. Shout out to my Hispanics and Latinos out there. I was watching some boxing, and a Clorox commercial came on, and I looked it up, man. And plug, we're gonna have to put it up. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, dude. I should be a TikTok dancer, but yeah, plug, if you could put it here, just a screenshot or whatever. It's Clorox, and it's showing, it's called Clorox Bodega commercial or whatever. So you could YouTube it or Google it or fucking Reddit it or Hub it. I don't care. But it starts by showing this fucking bodega owner or worker cleaning. She sprays the countertop of her counter and then wipes it down, cleans it down, as if I were to do to this desk right now. And she has if you're, I don't know what establishments you've been in, but most of them now have this like glass or plastic or whatever kind of like thing that separates you from the customer, okay, to prevent the spread of COVID-19. So, I sound like an idiot. I don't know why I'm saying thing, but I don't know they're not all glass. Anyway, this lady and her infant child walk in. Of course, they're masked up or whatever, and they're grabbing their groceries. And Clorox is trying to promote that they're clean and keeping, all these family-run businesses open by having them supplied with wipes and spray and all that shit. But the lady at the counter sprays the counter, wipes it down right before they walk in. It cuts to them going to pay. The baby puts its hands on the glass. And to me, that was just so counterproductive of the whole fucking commercial. It's like, you don't want people to be touching it, spitting on it, even breathing on it. It's there to prevent someone's breath or air that comes out their body, CO2, to be getting involved in that. And next thing you know, little kids up there, what the fuck does he know, dude? You think he knows about Clover 17, dude? Absolutely not. And he's up there grabbing on the fucking polyester. Oh, I know it sounds. I think it starts with a P. Maybe I'll just say plastic thing, whatever. And it's like, dude, Clorox, you defeated yourself in this fucking commercial by having a kid do what they shouldn't be doing. I don't know, man. Shout out to Clorox, dude. I guess if you wanna be, the email business@theearlymorningpodcast.com. And I've mentioned before, we have TikTok now. We're on TikTok, Early Morning Pod. That's it, simple as that. If you want to give it a follow, you can. Oh, and I guess I feel like I fucking folded into. I made my Instagram @JRIPPYV a fucking creator account, because you have to if you podcast. And I don't know, I just wanted it to be like to be known that I do this podcast and shit. And now they made me a creator, which was a fucking stab in the heart and in the back, dude. And a dildo in my ass. Thank you for listening to the Early Morning Podcast. Shout out Young Pappy. Shout out Haka. I know you caught your PB almost this weekend. And until next time, peace.